Good morning, everyone. It's Paulina, Rosie. It's the morning. I am heading to school right now. It is currently 8 o'clock and I'm on my way to school. My school's very nearby. Leaving at 8 o'clock is like the pinpoint. So I'm gonna head to school. I'm gonna go pick up some Chromebooks for district testing. We're still testing this week, and then that's it. Get the Chromebooks, head to my class, and do some tutoring for my students that show up for styling roundups, which are like my office hours. Gotta head out now, so I will see you guys soon. Hi everyone, so I just got to my classroom and like I said, I picked up the Chromebooks and I just finished tutoring one of my students. I have a student that is actually transferring schools and he wants to leave with the best grades possible, so he came in during my office hours to see if he can make up anything or see what he can do to raise up his grade. So what I do is normally I don't give extra credit. I only give extra credit during testing. Other than that, students have to remake the assignments that they missed. So, for example, my student came in today and he wanted to see what was missing, so I went ahead and pulled up his grade book, and then I mentioned to him that he was missing one homework and 2 classwork assignments and told him that he needs to remake those. I can't give him something different for him to make up what he missed. He went ahead and sat with me for a little bit. I went ahead and tutored him on how to do the assignments to get like a refreshment of what he missed, and then from there he just left my classroom and he felt really good about it because I showed him what his grade could potentially be if he were to remake those assignments, and he was really happy. Yeah, this is my morning, so Tuesdays and Thursdays I go ahead and tutor some students during my morning, but now it's going to be homeroom. Today we do have homeroom. It's Thursday, so I'm gonna go ahead and set up for homeroom in just a bit. One of our administrators always has a video opening announcement for homeroom. It's a great way for our students to be sitting down, listening to all the new updates and everything like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with homeroom now. Coffee cart just came and they offered iced coffee since it's so hot, and I got my cookies. And are you ready for my grading mess? Ready, set, go. Oh my Lord. And I had so many notebooks up here, but I am still grading. Grading never stops for a teacher, I promise you. Like, you literally have to grade constantly, or you have to find like a good schedule or a good balance of grading. To me, I feel like right now I've slacked off just a little, but you know, I do so good in the beginning and I tell myself like, okay, we do an assignment, I'm gonna take home and grade it. We do an assignment, I'm gonna stay after school and grade it. We're doing an assignment, I'm gonna grade during my prep. And you know, all these things, and which I do, but you know, as time goes by and there's more things that we have to do, and parent conferences, open house, like grades, instruction, meetings, trainings, testing, so many things we need to do that, you know, behavior issues that we need to call home, referrals, counseling. Ooh, I could go on and on like I just said. But once I'm able to find a balance, I will do it. And it's hectic at first, but I get the rhythm and we do it, and I get motivated and I tell myself like, okay, I'm, you know, 2 more periods away, and I keep going. So it's really great for that. Right now I'm gonna go to the restroom and then I'm gonna come back and continue grading. What else do I need to do today? I think that's it. I think, like I said, I just need a grade. Oh, and I need to start taking down everything officially because next Wednesday we are state testing. So that means that, what does that mean? What did it tell us in the meeting? Oh yeah, so they told us at the training yesterday that we need to start taking everything down, and they're going to start doing walkthroughs to double check that our classrooms are completely covered with butcher paper, or where we have our things taken down from the walls. Make sure that there's no content on any wall or for any student to see during state testing, or we get audited for that, and obviously we don't want that to happen. So I'm gonna start actually taking everything down because I'm gonna move classrooms next year, so I'm not gonna cover the whole classroom up. you know, and then for what? Like, it doesn't make sense. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take everything down. I think that's what I'm gonna do for the rest of my prep period, and then from there I'm gonna head to lunch. From there I'm gonna do second half of my day, 4th, 5th, and 6th, and then we go home. All right, so I will catch you guys soon. This is Paulina, Rosie. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you guys are here with me today. Today is Friday, and I'm gonna go ahead and bring you guys along with me today and show you guys what is up with the end of the week. I have a pep rally today from period 1 to period 2. After my 3rd period prep, I go to 4th, 5th, and 6th. After 4th, 5th, 6th, my day is done. So I have 2 classes in the morning and then 3 classes in the afternoon. And to me, I think that's super great. Well, I'm really excited for our prep rally today. So hopefully I get to get some footage for you guys. I'll bring you guys along. If you're new here, I am a teacher. My name is Paulina Rosie, and all I do is pretty much vlog, like realistically, what is going on. I try my best to just keep it raw and have you guys really see my day-to-day lifestyle. I'm gonna bring you guys along. Thank you so much for being here, and hopefully you guys enjoy what you see. Hi everyone, just got to my classroom, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my stuff down, and I'm going to start checking my email, seeing if there's any updates from the school. It's very important to do this every single day because every day is a different day. So some things might be planned and then all of a sudden it could change. So it's always super important to check updates. Another thing that I do every single day is check if I have any new students in my roster. So normally in my roster every single day it'll say like new changes, and when it's highlighted it indicates that there's a new student in class. Either they dropped a student, they added a student, any of those options. So I like to, every single day I like to normally check my roster changes. As long as I don't see a highlight, I'm totally fine with it. For example, I had 2 roster changes in 2 periods. In period 4, they just added a new student yesterday. So I have a new student in my period 4, and then for period 5, they dropped 2 students. I already know they were going to be dropped, but it's presented in my roster. Another thing that I do is check if there's any parent emails. I know a lot of parents reach out to me to tell me their concerns about their student in academic and behavior and all that good stuff. I like to check that. Also, my students submit things to Google Classroom, so through my email I can also check who has submitted something, if they submitted something late, if they left me a comment or anything like that, so I can respond to them as well. And through this, I also like to update my calendar. So remember, way back in September, I told you guys about this really good Dollar Tree calendar, and till this day I use it like, okay, I'm gonna show you guys. So here was September, which is the first one I showed you guys, and then there's October, there's November, I have December, January, February, that was a busy month, March, and we are here April. I like to update anything. So for example, right now I just got an IEP. I have this IEP June 6th, so I'm gonna go ahead. So see, I already have things prepped for May. I have all my meetings, everything that's super important. I have this for June 6th, so I'm gonna go ahead and write that down. And normally if things get canceled, I use whiteout, but if I don't use whiteout, I just cross it out. It's totally fine. So here it says 11:40 through 12:25. Okay, so I got that down, and I'm gonna, once I write it in my calendar, that's when I accept IEPs, because you know, just to make sure that everything is great, that I don't have anything overlapping on that day. Okay, so actually another thing is today's Friday, so every Friday usually I have my PLC meetings, and pretty much you use that time to collaborate with your grade level teachers. For example, every Friday our 7th grade ELA teachers have decided to meet every Friday. So at our school site, you can use your PLC time at your own discretion. Pretty much depending on what your department votes for, that's when your PLC time is. That's how this year is like. PLC is on Fridays and then in the morning before school starts. And right now, because of the pep rally, one of my 7th grade co-workers, she's actually the teacher instructor of Ballet Folklorico, and they're gonna be performing for our school in just a bit. So I'm sure she's super busy. We went ahead and canceled the meeting for today due to the pep rally, which is totally fine because we meet every single week. Every single week, either we collaborate or we just check each other to see if we're doing great and all that good stuff. I'm gonna continue what I'm doing, and I'll catch you guys later.
I bring ice cream because I know it's gonna be hot.
Yes. Oh, that's so true. Yeah. So we're gonna be out there for a while. I'm back. So it is currently my prep period. I just came back from the prep rally. Our prep rally usually lasts... That scared me. Our prep rally usually lasts about 2 periods, so like an hour and a half. So I did have my second period come back to me. And I went ahead and took attendance, and we kind of just hung out because we only had 10 minutes left, so I gave them free time. So after that, they left, and now I'm here in my prep period. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, if you see this gigantic mess, is continue grading. So again, every teacher always has so many things to do, and one of the many things that is always on our plate is grading. Here, yesterday I went ahead and finished, so show you guys. Yesterday I went ahead and finished these in here. These are things that don't need to be graded. The students just kind of left in there, so I'm gonna place it back. But here are my bins, my homework, classwork bins, if it's hard copy, because I do obviously have students use their Chromebooks for Google Classroom, things like that, so that's online. I have this here that is hard copy paper, but I also have many notebooks that I need to grade, and I actually have here 2 notebooks that I need to grade, because guess what, guys, I graded 165 notebooks. And if you know, like I mentioned earlier, if you're a teacher, interactive notebooks are just insane to grade. And I have the other 2 bins that I have left to grade. I'm gonna go ahead and get to that right now. Alright guys, so now I'm in lunch. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to go eat my lunch. Actually, one thing that I do right before I go to lunch is set up for fourth period, or clean up and then set up for fourth period. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I normally do. I still have a mess, I'm still grading. I just like to clean up because fourth period I won't be able to grade. Yeah, just to have it organized so that when I do start grading again, I know exactly where to pick back up from. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'll show you guys what I do. See what I mean right now. I came back to my classroom because I totally forgot. I left after I cleaned up and everything. I need to come back because I forgot my cereal. So today I went ahead and packed cereal for lunch. I know it's crazy because it's cereal, like what? But it's healthy cereal. So true reality, I had no time to make lunch. Just poured myself like a little cereal set. So this is how it pretty much looks like. If you are a teacher on a budget with no time on your hands sometimes in the morning, this is what you can do. I know it's simple, but who doesn't love cereal? And you know, I love cereal, so I'm gonna eat cereal. So let me show you. Okay, so here is your setup. So you should have a banana, so you could either put it in your cereal or eat it as I'm eating your cereal. Bring a bowl and a spoon, and then put your cereal in a Ziploc bag. I do have a mini fridge, and I put my milk in there. So the milk that I drink is the Almond Breeze unsweetened vanilla milk. So I bring that from my house, and the first thing I do is I put it in the fridge. And then I also have yogurt, so I'm also gonna eat yogurt. So yogurt, banana, and cereal. That is my lunch / breakfast, or should I say brunch? Maybe brunch. I should say that instead. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and make my cereal right now. Hi everyone, it is officially after school. It is 4 o'clock here. Today, oh my gosh, was so hectic after lunch. So apparently, okay, so I work at a middle school. For those of you guys that don't know, I'm a middle school teacher. I teach 7th grade English Language Arts, and so I'm in a middle school environment, and I am also in a very low income demographic area. I work with a very difficult group of students, and that is okay because I want to serve underprivileged children. That is my goal. That is what I want to do as a teacher, and I have no issue with teaching these students. And yes, my days are hectic. Yes, my days are crazy. Some days I can't take, but at the end of the day, I know that I'm helping at least one child, one soul that is underprivileged, that has been in my shoes before. So I try my absolute best to be here for them every single day, to nurture them, to help them, to care for them. And like I said, yes, they drive me bananas, and at the end of the day, they still make my heart warm. And yes, there are those individuals that, again, like I mentioned, drive me so crazy, but there are many individuals that even though they drive me bananas, I still hold them dear to my heart. And anyways, due to that, behavior is also off the chain in our school, but we have really good, strong teachers at our site that is always on top of them, that is go to class, let's go, how we're doing, shaking their hands. Like, we have that type of environment where we're literally struggling, we're literally fighting for our life every single day to have our children be educated. Where I live, it is very hot. It is extremely hot, and our students get that drastic weather change. So it could be super cold one day and then super hot the next day. The point being is that due to today's pep rally and our enthusiastic groups and performances and teachers and everything, it really did feel like a really good Friday. Like, I feel good still. Like, yes, like I said, the campus was crazy, but it's Friday. The children feel it. We feel it. We're about to hit May. Like, you know, that's the environment, which is okay. Many of our students were using water balloons on our campus today, and they were, you know, not using them appropriately. So we were literally hunting down those students that were, you know, being defiant and using the water balloons on campus. Due to that, we were really strict. We were eyeing out many students, and the students knew that they were being eyed. So, you know, it was just crazy. It was just, I felt like that, I don't know how to say it, like that connection between the teachers and students. Like, I know what you're doing. We know what your plan is. You better get it together. You better not do that. So the students knew that, and it was just crazy, but it was fun. And my students were still, you know, they were testing, but they were in a good environment once they got into my class. Because in my class, it was like, you put everything away. We're going to start testing. I need everyone to be quiet, and we're done. You're focusing. Let me know your score at the end of the exam, right? Things like that. So I'm super strict with them, but outside of class, like, it really did feel like a Friday. Yeah, today was such a great day, even though it was hectic. I don't know how to explain it, but this is what I live for. Oh, like, I'm so happy. Instances like these, like when I'm a teacher, I just love the cheese man. I love the cheese. I love what's going on with our students. I'm like, what are you doing? What are we doing? It's the end of the year, towards the end of the year, like, get it together, grades, testing, let's go. Like, we're on it. And yeah, I love this time of the year, even though it's hectic, but I love it. I really hope that you guys enjoyed my video, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed that I'm back with my vlogs. I'm gonna continue to try vlogging as much as I can. I definitely want to be real with you guys and, again, give you a true reality of what a teacher's life is about. You know, we need more educators out there that are passionate about educating the future, and that is also having the willingness to work with our underprivileged children, because there's so many children that are underprivileged all over the US. If you are a teacher that is working with our children, good and bad, then shout out to you guys, because you have the heart to motivate our children of the future. And so yeah, thank you so much. I'm just rambling on. I hope to see you guys soon next time, okay? Don't forget to subscribe to Paulina Rosie. Make sure you guys follow me on my social media sites if you guys are interested. I usually post, like, also, you know, daily posts on my teacher life or just what's going on. Yeah. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. See you guys soon. Bye.